Hey, what's up? It's your boy Chris. Thanks for tuning in. We're about to tap into these reviews. We both don't know shit, so we're gonna figure this shit out together. In the meantime, just like and subscribe down below, and yeah, holla at your boy. Follow me. Tap in. Stay locked.
Down to the man's perspective on how a woman should value her body, right? Because at the end of the day, she's giving her body to a man. Now, she is the one that needs to value her body, of course, but she has to think of it as her future partner's perspective. So let me give you an analogy, right? Just because I want to sell a sneaker for $1,000 doesn't mean the sneaker's worth $1,000 and people are going to buy it for $1,000. So I got to know what I have, and I got to know how to treat it and put a price point on it for whoever is my consumer. So on the flip end, if I'm a woman, right, and I value and respect my body by taking care of my body, but I'm sleeping with multiple men, right, but then I want a man that's going to respect me, then you have to know what that man respects. So realistically, his opinion is how she should value her body, which so it basically goes to the man.
So what I'm trying to understand is, like, because she gave her body away to different men, she don't value her body?
Yes.
But men could go around and have sex with whoever they want. We're never going to sit there, you guys value your body. It's my body. If I want to fuck 100 men, I'm going to fuck 100 men. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I want to fuck one man, that's my decision. If I don't want to give my pussy away because I got good pussy, I just don't want to give it to anybody because my shit is good. It's not for like, you can get it because my shit is too good. But I'm not going to sit there, oh, you know, I'm not going to fuck this man because that doesn't mean I value my body. As long as I'm using a condom and I get tested, why the fuck there's so much like, it's so much to be a woman, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And men can just go on and do whatever they want.
That's
like,
not true.
I was about to say, men don't value.
She sounds like a little girl. She sounds so lost. And I mean, everyone else was very calm with what they're saying.
Well, I think her communication style is just that. It's a bit aggressive. Yeah, I honestly don't, let me not even use the word aggressive because people are sensitive about that term, but I just feel like she comes off as a bit combative when she speaks. This is not the first time I've seen her speak.
There's combative and there's like, there is combative, but right there, she seemed a bit angered.
Or defensive?
Yeah.
Well, because she has a high body count. She's speaking like that because she has a high body count.
Yeah.
And if it's not a problem, it shouldn't be a problem. But then you shouldn't be defensive.
And no one's saying having a high body count is bad for either gender. No one's
people
saying
have
that.
preference. At the end of the day, some people want to marry a virgin. Some people want to get together with somebody that's celibate.
And maybe the less sexual partners you had or the less sexual experiences you had may lead someone to believe you're not as experienced in the bed, or you may not be as experienced.
Or the opposite end of the spectrum, if you have too many partners, that someone might view you as tainted. We live in a society of double standards. Shit happens.
Know your shit. Once
but
you
like
know
she
yourself,
said, test it. Like all the points she made, again, it's just a communication style. All the points she made were valid. Yeah. Like if you are using condoms, if you're using other contraceptive methods, if you're going to get tested, I mean, sleep with who you want to sleep with. You're an adult, whoever's, you know, consenting.
I just ask for either gender with all these bodies that they amass. What do you get from this? What do you take from all that? And where do you practice self-control? Do you practice self-control with each partner, or do you practice self-control when you think you found the one and you're ready to apply that? But what if when it comes to that, you don't know how to apply that because you've never really gave it a shot to, I don't know, settle down with one partner or however? Is that a weird question? You can be honest. We're not on the same team if you don't want to.
No, I think I agree. I think I agree with what you're saying.
They're, you know, they're male instrument. I'm going to say it right like that. They don't value their body like we should. It's never okay for men to just be running around being promiscuous with women. I think that, so now if we use it, and which is why, and I understand women nowadays are saying, man, I shouldn't even say nowadays, because Big Grandma, y'all about to say Big Grandma be acting like they didn't do nothing, but they just kept theirs more underneath wraps. I should say that women nowadays are more open to say, you do it, which you should have that attitude by saying, if you do it, why should I not be able to do it? That's the right attitude. However, just because a man, the best thing that I ever heard my uncle say to my sister, just because a man runs around disrespecting himself, you shouldn't allow that to, you shouldn't run around disrespecting yourself.
Okay, so just off what he's saying, I feel like that's the thing I agree with. Like, if you're saying, I feel like the argument when it comes to female rap right now, it's guys have been so aggressive or they've been hypersexual, like we're gonna do it too. And I feel like, okay, that's fine if you wanna be hypersexual and you wanna showcase your different physical attributes and all that kind of stuff, but if you disagreed when it was a man doing it, then why are you now doing it? You know what I mean? Like, if you're all for men doing that, then you should do it yourself as a woman. But I feel like a lot of women will criticize men, and their justification for the type of music that's happening right now will be, oh, but they did it. Okay, but then if you had a problem with it, why are you now totally fine with it being flipped and women doing the same thing?
Good question.
Like, I was raised like I'm a princess. I was raised like I'm the prize, like I'm top bitch, like, you know, that's how I was raised. So for me fucking you is like, is me adding value to your life. So why give you my pussy? That's how I see it. I don't fuck a lot of men because of men. You know, I fuck a lot of men because, I don't fuck a lot of men because, like, I feel like I'm the prize. Like, you fuck Danny? Yeah, oh my, you fuck, yeah, I want it to be like that. Oh, you fuck Danny? Oh, that's just another.
Why?
Once again.
Okay, why? Like, why?
She sounds.
Why are you looking for that outside validation? That's the number one question. Why?
Why aren't you just confirming this with yourself? And still, why is that even a consideration? Why aren't you thinking bigger?
Right, like of all the things you could be thinking about in the world, why are you hoping that somewhere, somehow, someone is saying, oh, you fuck Danny? Oh, like right on. Like what?
Are you just...
Why are you looking for that type of validation? That's like, is that something you can monetize?
She sounds like she has a lot of guy friends. Because type of term we would refer to, and you know, in a form of celebration amongst the homies, you know, yo, my nigga, y'all hit Jessica. Nigga, you hit Jessica? Jessica? You that nigga.
And that for me is so crazy because I feel like...
Jessica?
It's like, what does that do for your life though? Nothing. And if you go on to fuck Jessica being the name we're just using, who knows?
Jessica was that baby though.
Point being though, is that not really though, because if the whole squad hit, like what category, you know what I mean? Like,
in that time and frame, that window, Jessica was that baby.
But if the whole squad hit.
Once we got what we wanted from Jessica, she was still that baby. It was just a baby that we happened to
experience and be done with.
Yeah, you know.
And that, but
which was a great experience.
But what did the experience?
I hope, shout out Jessica.
What did the, but like, that's what I mean. Does the experience add value that more people have experienced with you, like the same experience as you? Because a lot of people, like, think about it, just in terms of like natural wonders and stuff. The reason why you want to go to certain places is because they're isolated, because they're hard to get to, because the majority of the people of the planet can't do it.
And sometimes
that's what makes the majority of experiences.
But sometimes it takes going through someone else for that experience as well too. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to live
so that
through
people using people as vehicles.
We live in a world where either you're using someone or you're being used. If you're neither, then you're useless. Not to say you should go out and use somebody, but we all rely on something.
But, so the use was physical.
Maybe it was more so than just physical. In that moment, Jessica and the Jessica wanted to tap into something else that they wasn't sure either existed or they heard about. Maybe thought in that moment with someone like the Chris's of the world would provide that for them. And I would hope I did, because from the feedback.
Okay, but do we know where Jessica is right now?
Jessica's probably somewhere right now with 3 kids, hopefully married to a John, and you know, living a great life in Minnesota somewhere. Jessica.
The body. When a nigga fuck me, niggas literally gotta ask people. Sorry, they gotta ask people. Yo, you fuck Danny? You didn't fuck Danny? No. Who fucked Danny? People wanna know who fucked Danny. And when a man fuck me, What they do is they don't even want to tell nobody about it because it's that good. The pussy is that tight. I want my...
What? Yo.
The man is not telling
2021.
anyone.
Can we stop?
I will let you know right now that a certain man of a certain caliber, if he were to sleep with someone like you, the reasons for him not sharing that information with the public is not because your pussy is good. He does not want to be linked with you in any kind of way. But it's perception. My perception just tells me that nigga was not trying to be linked to you in any kind of way.
So when a nigga, because I could brag about it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody fucking me, I can brag about it. It's just pussy now.
From the lens that for the record, for the lens that I view life from, the less partners that you have sex with, the more value that the vagina is.
See, I don't agree with that. I feel like a woman could fuck 1,000 dudes.
No disrespect to the brother.
It doesn't make her any less valuable.
Shut up.
Like, we're not putting a price on pussy. Especially, like, if you guys want to get into the ageism and all that type of stuff with Kevin Samuels and people like that, like, okay, I'm here to have that conversation. I think when you get older, your prospects in dating do shift. But if you have a woman that's 30 and has only fucked 2 people versus a woman who's 30 and fucked 1,000, like, her value isn't dropping.
And who's to say, you have to understand, like, there are women who are not in the same bracket as other women, and due to that, they have access to certain men that these women don't have access to, and you expect them to always practice self-control? You expect them to just always shut down and keep to themselves if they're single?
Or vice versa, where you have women that are in networks where they can attain someone rather quickly, like someone of high caliber, to be in a committed relationship with them versus someone who may be in a different situation and is just consistently dating and in a specific pool of men.
Yo, I'm with you on that. This just goes for everyone. Catch your bodies. It's how you catch your body and who you catch your bodies
Safely.
with. Alright? It's just like a business. You know, each body you catch is a representation of your character.
It is.
So remember what bodies you're linking yourself with. So please catch your bodies. Just keep it under
You can
wraps.
shift your character. We all make poor choices.
Yeah,
and also realizing what you do and don't like is a big thing. Like, without experience, you're not really going to know what works for you and what doesn't.
Catch your bodies.
Practice makes perfect.
And they're out.
So why is whole winning?
Huh?
Why is women with a lot of bodies like they well off, like they with the best men?
They're not really winning though.
But like
that's monetary.
This is what I'm saying. Like, no, like I don't agree with that. Listen, like I just feel like.
Why do you think they?
Like what makes them winning? Most of them are.
Okay, like, you know, I know women that save their body. They don't got nothing. They don't got no boyfriend. Nobody looking out for them. I don't think it's like a body count kind of thing. I feel like for you to value your body, sometimes it have to do with daddy issues. Some women grow up without a father, and then they searching for love in every different.
I can say one thing. It's like a lottery. The more bodies you catch, you'll catch someone, all right. That'll play your game. That'll play into your shit. You'll have your little fun and all that, but how long will that last? You know, if you can't keep that same energy, you know, knowing men, you know, we don't decline when we age. You know, we only like. I'm just saying. You know, you gotta shame. You know, that's that little Dominican poppy in me. I'm not Dominican, but that's that Dominican poppy in me. You know, that spirit just comes and like, and the neck roll.
There's no other group.
The whole neck roll and shit.
Not
you know, they love the neck roll. Yo, if you don't do the neck roll,
Colombian, but Dominican always.
Whatever. The more bodies you catch, I won't say it's a stronger chance, but there is a chance, like the lottery, where you might find someone who's for the games, for you, for the lifestyle, and who knows how long that can go. All right? I'm not no doctor, I'm not certified, but I know some shit.
I had a father my whole life. I don't need a man to, like, my dad called me a princess every day of my life. I don't need a man. I'm not searching for love. A lot of women give their body away because they're looking for a father figure. Like, let's talk about this. There's different issues there.
Isn't that funny though? Because if you didn't know her, I feel like she would be the quintessential person that you'd be like, oh, she has daddy issues. So it's just funny that she doesn't. I feel like women come in all shapes and forms. Like, a lot of people, they will have some toxicity in them and you'll make assumptions.
But that's the thing that gets me when there are women who were brought up with their fathers and they still have this mentality. That tells me something. How involved was your father in your life?
And I also wonder how you were acting around your dad. Because I feel like with my dad, like, there's just certain stuff that I'm just not, there's no need.
Yeah,
certain ways of dressing, acting, like, there's just no need to do that around your dad. Whereas I know other people that just got cleavage out, all types of ways in front of their father, which is fine, depends on how you grew up, but.
No titty for the camera?
What, out of the windbreaker? A lot of titty?
You know, just saying, you know, for the viewers.
For the viewers, only for the viewers.
You know, self-control, practice self-control here.
Not one person asked for that, but
I'm
you.
looking out for y'all. Do it for y'all.
You a lot of titty. Pull on it.
Hey, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
Leaning, pouring Molly in this bitch's butt. Oh, I'm tweaking.